Hotopo everyone. Today I wish to give you an insight, a little sneak peek into what you'll be learning at the more advanced levels of the chakra initiation classes beginning on Thursday, the 27th of April, 2017 at 6:26 p.m. And you can enroll at this link here. And I wish to discuss very briefly about the architecture of chakras. You always hear about the seven major chakras: the root chakra, the sexual chakra, the solar plexus, heart, throat, third eye, and crown. But life is fractal, meaning life is patterns, and life is made of patterns that keep repeating very similarly, but with a little twist. I have other YouTube videos on my channel here that go into fractals more deeply if you wish to get more background of the science of fractals. Just type in keyword fractals on my YouTube channel. But this is an image of a fractal. And what I mean by this is that here, let's take this kind of black bug looking creature like Kepara the beetle. His little body here, head, little legs. If you look carefully, you'll see here a row of tinier ones, and a little bigger one there, and a bigger one there, and then it gets tiny again. This one's bigger than this one. Here is another one that you zoom into even deeper into microscopic levels. You see another one. In other words, the same pattern, the same Kepara beetle keeps reappearing over and over and over and over and over. No matter how small we zoom in, he keeps showing up again, popping up. So life is fractal. You live in patterns that repeat. You wear the same types of clothes. You like to have the same kinds of tastes in music and movies. You have the same habits that keep repeating, good or bad. Life is about repetition. The seasons repeat. The sun comes up, the sun comes down, the sun comes up, down, repeating patterns. Each blade of grass looks like the other blades, yet they're each slightly different. That's all of the fractal dynamics of life. And once you understand fractals, you see fractals everywhere. Everywhere. In your notebook, each piece of paper looks similar, but they're slightly different. They're fractal. It's a fractal notebook. So the chakras are fractal because they are living energies, these powers of potential force within you. So each chakra has what's called channels. I call them wires because I approach the chakras in a very formatted way. So each chakra has these channels, what's called the central channel, the middle channel, here, the central channel, the left and the right channel, called Shushumna, center, left Ida, right Pingala. In Kemet, we call it the central channel Hapi, the Nile. The left channel we call the left bank of the Nile. And the right channel we called the right bank of the Nile. So there are seven major chakras, but if you zoom into one chakra, you'll see seven of the same chakras on the middle channel in that one chakra, seven on the left channel of that same one chakra, and seven on the right channel of that same one chakra. Okay? And each one of these, when you zoom in, you get more power. It's like explosives. A TNT bomb, if you explode it, you light the fuse, it will make a big mess. If you have an atomic explosion, it's a smaller particle, but it packs a bigger punch. If you go in even smaller than the atom to the nucleus, to the nuclear explosion, it's an even smaller particle than the atom with an even bigger punch. So the smaller you zoom in to the forces of nature, the more punch, the more power it packs. So you have the seven major chakras. But when you zoom into one of them, to their nuclear and atomic sub-chakras, you access more hidden power, more mystical forces packed. Now, there is a specific way you have to split those atoms, or nuclear fusion, nuclear fission, whatever kind of we want to metaphorize this explosion of power. You cannot zoom into these forces, this atomic level, the subatomic level of the chakra, without a lot of training. It's not overwhelmingly difficult. It's quite easy, but you will need guidance. And so we call these 21 Zumen chakras in Kemet the Sebkrets. There are 21 Sebkrets. In the Book of the Dead, it says the 21 Sebkrets. So here they are, the 21 nuclear powers of the chakras. So we have 7 here, let's say, maybe that's 7 about there, and maybe 7 about there. So 7 in the center, in the left, 7 in the middle, and these 7 would be on the right. Now, if you really want mystical powers, if you really want to master occult force, inner hidden power, you have to go into the atomic level of the chakra, into the nuclear level of the chakras. And this, I coach you in the higher levels of this training. So, for example, let's say this is your sexual chakra here, okay? And you have the middle channel, the left and right channels, and you will have to learn what each channel means in Kemet. But let's just take the middle channel for now, here. So we're in the second chakra, zoom in middle, in the middle zoom in. So here's the first zoom in chakra, the second sub, third sub, fourth sub, fifth, sixth, seventh sub within the second. Okay? So this sixth sub in the second is the third eye, because the sixth chakra is your third eye. So the sixth sub in your central channel is the third eye of the sexual chakra. The third eye is the center of intuition. It's where you're clearly guided by what to do. It's like a honing mechanism, an accurate honing device. The second chakra is about relationships. So you may have a strong major second chakra, but if the second chakra's sub-zoom in sixth is closed, you will tend to have a lot of mistakes along the way in love. Meaning, if the second chakra, the major chakra second, is your sexual relationship experiences, you have to have intuition about sex, about who you mate with, who you marry, who you date. That intuition comes from the second chakra's zoom in six. It's atomic sixth. I would say 2-6. Second chakra, second main chakra, sixth sub zoom in within the second. If your sexual chakra's sixth third eye, if your sexual chakra's third eye is shut, the result will be you will be very confused about who to mate, who's good for you. You'll keep dating awful people. You will have a lot of mistakes along the way. So you see, this gets very, very detailed, very intricate. But once you awaken the sexual chakra's third eye, then you become extremely intuitive about relationships, who to date, who to marry. You're able to intuit things about your mate, see things in your dreams about them, what they're really doing, if they're cheating on you or lying to you. You will get it. That third eye in the sexual chakra, when you fall asleep, will open and reveal to you information. This is huge. Think of all the heartache you've been through, the pain, the deceit, the treachery. Imagine having a power within you that can intuitively tell you what's really happening. So this is what you'll learn in the class. That's at the more advanced levels of the training. So we look forward to seeing you there. I pray you enjoyed this little sneak peek into the level of things you'll be learning. There's nowhere in the world where this is taught. These chakra classes are not taught anywhere in the world like this. And this is about results in your life to get you powerful. So we look forward to seeing you on the 27th. Dwau, be well, and Hotepu.